Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about the hits and misses of January 2022. I'm going to do my best to try and not repeat many products that I've used in previous videos. So you might not see them in this video, but just know that I still love them. This is what I do. I try out new products. I find products that I love. Do I stop there if I found a favourite? No, I can't do it. I have to try more. Because what if there's better ones than what I'm already trying, you know? Anyway, let's get cracking because I have a lot of products that I want to talk about today. First product will come as no surprise for those of you that follow me over on Instagram because I haven't shut up about this concealer. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer, and I think, like, can you be in physical love with the product? And I think the answer is yes. Love this. I'm very particular when it comes to concealers. I don't like anything that gives me too much coverage because I just think it takes away like dimension. I don't know, it just looks really weird on me anyway. I think on those that love a full coverage look, a full coverage concealer is brilliant. But for somebody like me who has more mature skin and I do have drier areas under my eyes, I need something that will give me the coverage but that will be lightweight, that will smooth out, that will hide any dark circles or any discoloration. This is phenomenal. You know me, I don't usually wear a lot of concealer because I haven't really I found maybe 2 or 3 that I've loved over the years. This has gone straight to the top of the pile. So much so that I've been using my next product again, Luna by Lisa Airbrush. This is a primer, a skin tint and a highlight. So I've been using this with that for the perfect complexion. Don't have it on today because I was filming stuff before this. I've been trying out new products. So yeah, as I said, the Luna by Lisa Airbrush can be used in a few different ways. So you can wear it on its own. Did I wear this in last time's video? I did. I had this on in last week's video, which I will leave linked either up here or in the description box if you want to see it in action. And then I applied this over the top and you will see the coverage that these two give together. They're fantastic. If you would like a dedicated video comparing this to the Flawless filter, let me know. I will do it for you. Another hit of this month was the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I am in the shade Too Neutral. If you want to see my first impressions of this, again, I have a video. You'll see it applying, what it looks like, the longevity, because I did a wear test as well. What I found with this is that it applies much better on my skin with a sponge. The finish is just a bit more even. Yes, I do have to powder down my T-zone for it to stay put. I've been watching all these reviews of people using this and they're like, oh my god, the longevity, it stays and put all day, and I'm going, I have to powder the living daylights out of this for it to stay in place on me all day. Maybe it's just different skin types. But I found that this was really tacky on my skin. I have like a different base on today that I'll probably talk about in another video, that's not tacky. It has the same kind of finish, you can see it here, but it doesn't feel as tacky. This quite tacky, does need to be powdered. I don't kind of pay much attention to the skincare claims because I don't think you use enough of it to in any way replace your skincare routine. It is a gorgeous foundation. It does make it look like your skin, but I do think that there are other products out there that are very comparable to this, and I will actually do a video on that as well. But it is a gorgeous base. I think it is Charlotte's best one yet. Another thing that I've been loving, it is the Cerave Micellar cleansing water. So this arrived, I think, at the start of January, and I was like, oh, I love Micellars. They're great for as like the initial makeup removal. I wouldn't just use this. I would use this to remove the makeup and then cleanse your skin. So this has niacinamide and ceramides in there as well. So it means that it's going to help to soothe and protect the skin, and it's not going to affect your skin's barrier. Now in the winter and the colder months, the skin's barrier can be compromised with, you know, the harsh weather, the central heating. If you're not using the right products on your skin, this is so gentle. You can see how much I've used already. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all, which is huge for me because I do have sensitive eyes. And it is brilliant. It's fragrance free as well. Totally recommend it. If you're thinking about getting it, I would recommend, and it's good value as well. Next on my list is the Bareminerals Ageless Phyto Retinol Lip Mask. So I got sent this before Christmas and I only started using it this month. It has papaya enzymes, which is going to help to bring moisture back to the lips and smooths out like any fine lines on the lips as well. It helps so your lips look fuller as well. And it has a plant-based retinol too. That's going to help like support your natural collagen in your lips, again smooth out any lines and just help your lips look plumper and juicier and softer. And I think this is probably top 5 lip balm lip masks. And even though it's a mask, you can apply it at night, but I like to apply it during the day. There is like a stick one as well. I'm not a fan of that. It feels kind of like a little bit greasier, whereas this, you feel that it's doing something for your lips. Can I just have a little moment for my L'Occitane Lavender hand cream? Poor little thing is mangled. I keep this on my bedside table and I think, you know the way like January can be a stressful month, it can be like just a really meh month, and lavender for me is one of those really soothing scents, and I love applying this right before I go to bed. This is so thick and rich and unctuous. My hands just rink this up, and again the scent is just absolutely good. Put it on here before I go to bed and then go to sleep like this and be like so gorgeous. If you haven't treated yourself to one of the L'Occitane hand creams, what are you waiting for? You can get the shea butter one or the lavender one. Oh my god. This just makes me think of summer, of France, of Provence. It doesn't leave your hands feeling greasy, it just leaves them super soft, hydrated and smelling delicious. Now speaking of lavender, I also love the Deep Sleep shower gel from this works. As you know, I am a whopper fan of the pillow spray from this brand. I was like, I need to just lavenderize my whole entire routine in the evening. So if I'm having a shower in the evening, I will use this. It leaves my skin feeling super soft, clean, and it leaves a really delicate lavender fragrance on the skin. It's nothing too heavy. It's like with that, and then I have a diffuser with lavender as well. It is a wonder that I'm able to wake up in the morning. If you'd like me to have a chat actually about my evening routine, let me know. I might do a video on that. But if you haven't tried this, please do. Anything from the Deep Sleep range you will love. Makes such a gorgeous gift, like a self-care gift as well, but also a gift for somebody else. Now, in case you're wondering what's on my eyes, it is a favourite and has been since it launched last year. Can't remember when that was. October, November, not sure. And it is the Sculpted Sultry Stories palette. Now, mine is absolutely mangled because I use it so much. So today I have this shade on. Was that Tawny? Oh my god, I can't even read the thing. Tawny, and I have this one on as well. What's that called? Tropic. If you haven't tried this palette, what are you waiting for? The quality is just unreal. The mattes are so soft and pigmented and so easily blendable, and then the shimmers, oh my god, they're like butter. I find that they apply best on me with the finger, pat it onto my eye or like rub it on, and yes, I just have two eyeshadows on today, and I do have I have the Kind of Free mascara on, but I do have something else on my eyes that I am dying to tell you about when it launches. I think a lot of people will get a lot of wear out of this. So yes, if you haven't tried that, what are you waiting for? So when I applied my makeup today, I was like, oh, I need to apply a blush, and I reached for my favourite. It's from Note Cosmetique, and it is the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in shade 2, Pink in Summer. It kind of washes out. Ooh, there. Sorry, the window kind of washes it out a little bit. This is the perfect blend of kind of pink and peach. I think it's so flattering. These are like silk on the skin, and I use like a big brush like this. This is from Blank Canvas. It is the F90, and I just go, and then I just apply it like that. Don't apply more. Oh, I think it actually, yes, it does have a brush under there. I don't use those. If you haven't tried these and are like a little bit unsure when it comes to blushes, these are gorgeous. They have like kind of that medium level of pigmentation because you don't want to apply too much. I would much prefer to build it up and to give like this kind of a finish than to just do what I do and just go too much. This shade is fab, but I love the coral one as well in the summer. I actually love this from Note as well. This is a Le Volume Gloss, and this is in the shade 02 Just Nude. These are so comfortable, and I have it on today. I put my Note lip liner on again, which I really love. It's the Ultra Rich Lip Color Pencil in the shade 07 Nude Rose as lip liner, and then a little bit all over the lips, and then this on top. So comfortable. I just put like a little bit more on. Really like the applicator. The formula feels really nourishing and hydrating on the lips, which I need, especially in the winter. This comes in loads of different shades, but I just love this. Do you know, you don't even need a lip liner with it. It's the perfect accompaniment to like a no makeup look, or if you have a lot going on the eyeballs. Okay, next up, even though it's January, in my head it's spring. Spring is coming, it's only around the corner. You know, grand stretch in the evening and everything, and this is when I start using my lighter, brighter, more floral fragrances, and this is so gorgeous. It's from Maison Margiela, and this is called Springtime in a Park, and it smells like springtime in a park. I don't even know the notes. Don't even care, but this makes me feel like I'm in the park in spring. The flowers are starting to sprout up, there's colour, there is life. I love Maison Margiela so much because their ethos is to remind you of a time or a place, not necessarily of this note, this, and it has this and this and this. And then my final favourite of the month is, oh, hit me in the face. It is the Head Plan Gratitude Journal. So I bought this for myself before Christmas because I was like, I just need that, because sometimes, you know, if you're feeling like a little bit like low or just miserable, I think writing out things that you're grateful for can just help change your mindset. It helps me anyway. Like, even it's little things like I had a gorgeous cup of coffee today, or the morning was really, really sunny. My dad would have loved this. He used to make things like this, like put them together like all the bits. I love it so much. And it has like a little, what's that thing called? What's it called? Bookmark. Oh my god. So I'm not going to show you the ones that I've done, but this is what it looks like. I think the sun is just kind of washing things out a little bit. Okay, there. So that's what it looks like on the inside. So their pages, they're not numbered, and you have your affirmation of the day. So what I like to do is either go onto the Head Plan Instagram, see if there's any affirmations that speak to me, or I'll go onto Pinterest and look up positive affirmations. Then it has like 3 things that you list that you're grateful for, and then what you're looking forward to today. So I do that in the morning, and then in the evening it gets you to write out what was my highest point for today and a positive thought to end today on. And it's just lovely. Hold on, just open. But again, I think this is a really gorgeous gift for yourself or for somebody else that you can dip in and out of. I like that as well, that it's not numbered, because sometimes, you know, if you like forget to do a day or two and you're like, oh, I don't want to like have to start like a few days later, a few pages later, whereas you can start this on any day. You can absolutely write your gratitude bits in a regular notebook, but there's just something special about having something that's dedicated just for that, and it does, I think, help your mindset. I also wanted to go through a few things that I just wasn't mad about, and again, when it comes to stuff like that, you might love these, they're just not for me, didn't work for me. Just my opinion, my experience. It's kind of like a little bit themed. As you might know, I don't have the best brows, and my favourite all-time brow product is the Benefit Precisely My Brow. Love it. I love pencils like that have like the really fine tip, because I think you can kind of mimic hair strokes with them. I tried these bits. This is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Expert and the Isadora Sculpting Brow Pen. And they're both of similar composition. So both of them have like a little spoolie on the end, and then they have the same kind of, almost the same applicator. Let me show you now. Or the pencil. So you can see then they're almost like triangular shaped. But I really don't like this type of brow pencil, and if I had a Charlotte Tilbury one, I would be telling you the same thing, because I have tried that one. I just didn't like it. Probably spoken about this already in previous videos, but I don't know if you can see on the L'Oreal one that the angle doesn't stay very sharp. It kind of rounds over, so you just end up with like a ginormous roundy pencil that gives me no shape or control. It's just like go, you know. And then again, the same, I just found the same with the Isadora one, and this is a different colour. This is like a darker one for me. This is medium brown, but I did use the lighter one. And I just couldn't get, like, you might be able to get that initial sharp line at the bottom of your brow and be able to get like a couple of brow strokes, but then when you start to work, it just goes roundy. It's a no from moi. Then last weekend I was out in Liffey Valley and I went to the new boots, the re-judged boots, and I was like, oh, I just want to buy some new things. I think I would love that. So that's when I bought like those, which I love. And I was at the Rimmel stand and I was like, okay, sure, I'll give that a go. And it's the Brow Pro Micro. Is that what it's called? Oh my god, it's right here, see. Brow Pro Micro. And it's one of those brow markers, like a brow pen. I was like, okay, this might work. And this is what it looks like. Is it working? This is my issue. I feel like it has to be stored this way, but when you're doing your brows, I go like this. It just dried out so quickly. I tried to use it for the first time the day that I got it, or the day after I got it, and I was just like, no, this is very irritating. Like, if you can press down if you want to get like a proper line, but like, I can't be doing that with my scaldy little brows. Just nothing happening. So that is a no for me. Also, the lid doesn't close properly. Oh, I wonder, is that the issue? It doesn't snap. That's irritating. But continuing on with boots, I was just in my element. I haven't been in a pharmacy in ages, and I was just like taking my time, looking at some bits, and I came across the Elf stand and I picked up these. These are the No Budge Shadow Sticks, and I got 2 shades. They're really nice when you do this. And I was like, oh, first impressions, I really like the shades, I really like the formula. They look really wearable. But when you put them on your eyes, it just doesn't do anything. It's like you need to be able to do this on your eyes. So if you're happy to like colour in your eyeballs like this, grand, but if you're using them as like a swipe of colour and then trying to even blend out the edges, they just blend away to nothing. I think maybe if they were matte they might be a bit better, but what I will say is, I've just wiped it off there, and the other day when I did have the swatch on my hand and I was like washing my hands and doing loads of bits, it stayed put. Another issue, and I think it's just a personal preference, is that when I put this all over the eyelid, I had a bare lid and didn't have kind of like powder in the crease, and I was just very aware that my eyelids were like real sticky. Didn't like it. And those are my hits and misses for January 2022. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you loved and what you weren't crazy about this month. Let's share in the comments. Thanks a million for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye!